Hi everyone, today we will bring you to explore the world of sausages. Are you ready? Let's go! What is sausage? It is the ground meat with casing around it. Any reason behind the production of sausages? First is to preserve the meat. Also, it is capable of transforming the less desirable cuts of meat into a tasty food product. Unfortunately, the origin of sausage making has been lost in history, but it is believed that sausages were invented since farmers found salt can help preserve perishable meat. The presence of sausages have been recorded in different Asian references. For example, Homer's Odyssey was one of the texts that depicted the sausages in early Europe. In China, there is no conclusion of the exact time of Chinese sausages invention, and the earliest reference is 柴米油食.
So how do we make a sausage? There are 4 steps, and before that, we need to make sure our meat is kept as cold as possible. First, mince the meat and chill it in the fridge. Second, add spices to the minced meat and mix it well. Beware not to compact the meat too tightly. Third, the sausage stuffer machine will extrude the minced meat into casing under warm water. Do not release too much meat in one single sausage. Fourth, seal it and allow it for air dry.
There are 2 types of casings, natural ones made of animal intestines and artificial ones made of cellulose or collagen, which invented to meet the increasing demand of sausages. Let's move on to their pros and cons. Natural casing allow better smoke penetration, which gives sausage a smoke taste and smells better. However, it has to be washed before use, needing a higher preparation costs. Also, intestines from animals have limited supply. Based on these disadvantages, it leads to the invention of artificial casing in the market. Artificial casings have more stable supply and cheaper preparation costs, but less smoke can penetrate through the casing. The taste of sausage may not be as good as the one made from natural casing.
Artificial casing is an emerging food material with increasing dominance. How about the market share of artificial casings? On average, there are 20% increase in the spending of casing within 3 years. The total is €1.96 billion, accounting for the world's population. In 2011, the continent with the highest spending on artificial casing per person is Europe. Each European spends €1.08 in that year. The second place is North America. As for the market share of 2 casings in different continents, artificial casing outcompetes natural casing in Asia-Pacific region. The situation reversed in EMEA, which is Europe, Middle East, and Africa.
Now let's take a look at different countries' sausage representatives.
The first comes to Mexican sausages. They are chorizos and moronga. Let me introduce the food culture of Mexico. The Mexican diet was established in the 16th century. Having been dominated by Spain for a long time, the diet of Mexico was deeply influenced by Spain. The Mexican diet is famous for its spiciness. Different spices are used, for example, black pepper, chili pepper, and aniseed. Mexican chorizo is usually made of undried pork or chicken killed with ancho chili powder and vinegar. Chorizo can be served with different food. For example, eggs with chorizo is a popular breakfast item in Tula, and served with fresh cheese and tortilla. Molitas is snack made of chorizo sausage and potatoes. Moronga is a butt sausage made of pig's blood, mint, onion, garlic, cilantro, and spices. It can be freshly made or dried. Moronga can also be served with other food, such as tacos.
The representative of Chinese sausage is lapchan. It also calls Cantonese sausage. In lunar calendar, December, also named as Nut Month, people slaughter pigs to celebrate the winter solstice. It is believed that winter solstice is more important than Lunar New Year because it is a new starting point of 24 solar terms. Unlike other sausages, lapchan characterized in its special sweet taste, shivered and hard texture. The ingredients of lapchan are lean and fat pork that differs casing, roast liquor to give wine aroma. Sugar is responsible for the sweet taste, and of course, salt and soy sauce. Lapchan must be cooked before it, and it always accompanies with bland food, such as rice and vegetables. In the past, lapchan was only available in winter. Nowadays, we can enjoy it throughout the whole year. This picture was captured from SU Canteen in last week. You can go and try the flavor of lapchan after the lesson.
Now, it's the turn of British sausages. The representative of British sausage is bangers and mash. In Britain, sausage has another name called banger. This name was earned in World War II. Due to the scarcity of meat, more water is added into the sausages and it creates explosion during cooking. Originally used by sailors as preserved, heavily salt meat for duration-long voyages. Later, sausage started to become popular on banquets and began mass production in the 19th century. Here are examples of British's favorite sausage dishes. Look at the delicious battered sausage, bangers and mash, and sausage rolls. Let's introduce you to bangers and mash. It is a traditional British Isles dish made of potatoes and Cumberland sausage. Seems tasty, right? It can also be served with onion gravy, fried onions, and baked beans. It is also popular in Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Finally, we've come to the importance of British sausage. It is essential in full English breakfast. There is also an annual celebration called British Sausage Week for traditional British bangers.
In German, Wurst means sausage. It is divided into raw wurst, cooked wurst, and boiled wurst. First, we come to raw wurst. Long ripened drying under low temperature is used to produce harder sausage. Short ripening is for the soft and spreadable one. For the cooked wurst, small chopped pieces of cooked meat is mixed with binding agents, such as gelatin or blood. It is filled into sausage casing and cooked again. In boiled wurst, meat paste is filled into casing. Cook it slowly in 70-degree water, so that the firmness is always maintained. So let's focus on one sausage, leberwurst. Leberwurst means liver sausage, which is a kind of cooked wurst. It contains 30% of cooked liver and more than half of cooked pork belly, with onions and salt. With a higher fat content, leberwurst is a spreadable paste. We can spread it on bread. Since it is a pre-cooked meat, there is no need to cook again when served. So, overall, to conclude, artificial casing has increasing dominance around the world. Due to its low cost and stable supply, it is becoming a great market competitor against the natural casing. Different countries have different sausage cultures. In general, the cultures follow its neighboring countries. In the cuisine features such as spiciness in Mexico, and the climate attributes such as the lat month in cold winter in China.
Created using Powtoon.